こんにちは、加藤明子です。今日の動画は前回のエピソード22の続きになるので、少し前回のあらすじをお話ししてから今日の動画に入っていこうと思います。まだ前回の動画を見ていない人は、エピソード22を見てみてくださいね。では前回の動画タイムラインで言うと、昨日起こったことなのですが、昨日車が急に動かなくなってしまいました。それがきっかけで車の修理を個人でやっているメカニックのテイラーと出会いました。車の修理が長引いてしまい、昨夜テイラーは私をホームレスシェルターまで送ってくれることになったのですが、送ってくれた車の中で彼の母親もテイラーが子供の頃私と同じようにシングルでホームレスになったことがある経験を話してくれ、母親の大変さがわかるからぜひ私の力になりたいと言ってくれたのです。翌朝の今日、車の修理を完了させるためにテイラーが迎えに来てくれています。では行ってきます。
Hey, good morning.
I think he's gonna help get you as caseworker.
Yeah, that's what he said.
Yeah, so they can get you like childcare and stuff to help you get a job and everything, and they'll help you financially to get you there. The more the merrier.
More than what?
I said the more the merrier, the more the better.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. He's just trying to make sure that you get somewhere and you get in a good spot so this doesn't happen again to you. But that's what he does.
But I don't think she's gonna, do it because she's working with me and she's like, who is this guy? It's like, how to explain her about him, like, what I mean?
Yeah, this is what he does for a living. He helps, like families in need and stuff. And he'll take them in if he has to, and then, help get them into a better spot without doing it through tests. Because, I mean, they take a while. They're not.
Okay. Also, legal aid services people is helping me to getting like custody and divorce things.
Yeah, custody of your kids. So to get full custody, you're going to win, but it's going to be a hell of a fight. Because your husband's gonna want to fight for the custody. It's not just gonna he's not just gonna give up full custody. So also will help with that. Remember how I told you I have friends that are attorneys and stuff, and like if you wanted to take full custody of your kids, they could do it. He's the one that'll get it done. That's what he does for a living. I mean, he got full custody for the last family that he took in, and then he sued the U.S. government and then won them like $3 million. Yeah. How?
Like sue about what? Like
so he sued them because they were trying to give custody help them out, and then put all of his kids through private school.
oh, that's good.
Yeah. So we'll figure out a way to help you out one way or another. It's not just some random guy I gave your phone number to.
My goal is for the happiness for my kids and me. It's not about put my husband to something bad situation. Like,
No, I get
don't
you.
want he also has son with ex-wife. I don't want them to get trouble. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, so what they're...
So making me scared about suing something.
So-
I don't want him to get that situation. Like, you know what I mean? But
What your husband can do is put you in a situation that he takes full custody. Because, I mean, he has a job, he's got money, he's got a home. So what he's wanting to do is to prevent that from happening. He wants to either let you get full custody, and then you can let the kids go when you want on the weekends to see their father, but their father doesn't get to control when he sees the kids. Only you get to control when he sees them. It's not putting him in a bad situation, but he put you in a bad situation since you're not born here. Well, he's gonna make sure that you can't get deported or anything for any weird reason, and that if your husband tries to take full custody of the kids, that he doesn't win, and that you win some money out of it, and you get full custody, and then you get to tell the husband when he can and can't see the kids. Your husband won't get in trouble, but
okay.
he can put you in a really bad spot right now because you're vulnerable. So like you're in a bad spot to have control and power over what happens. I'll help with that and make sure that doesn't happen. If they don't do it fast enough for him, he's gonna do it himself. And he's gonna find you a job. He's gonna get you set up for childcare. It's what he does. He just wants to help everybody. That's just what he wants to do. But yeah, just talk to him, keep in touch with him. He's somebody that'll really help out. And he'll make sure you don't lose your kids or anything, and you get the help you need. He doesn't want to put your husband in a bad spot or anything. He just wants to make sure that you don't get your kids taken away by your husband. So he does like what police won't do. He'll go watch somebody, figure out what they do every day, figure out who they're related to, who they talk to. Like that's what he does. I don't know how to explain him really. He does a lot of things. He'll make sure you get everything you need done quickly, so you're not staying out in a homeless shelter for very long.
Okay.
So he'll help find you housing and everything, give you gas cards and everything to get where you need to go.
Oh, gas card I don't need it. I just put my kids to the charter school, but it's like 11 miles away, and they don't have school bus, so I need to drop them off and pick them up every day. That's gonna cost money, and I was like, how do I make this money? But for me, it's important to, send kids to the good school, better school.
Yeah, no, I get it. I've done a lot of work for that's how I know it.
I feel like something happened for a reason. I mean, my car broke and I was like wondering what to do.
Yeah.
But get to know you and
Well, welcome to Oklahoma. It's a small state. We all kind of know everybody. And
it's like Hawaii.
yeah,
Yeah.
you just got lucky. I'm somebody that knows some powerful people.
Mm-hmm.
We'll make it happen. We'll make sure you get in a good spot very quickly. A lot of charity work on top of that. So
Chair what?
charity work. So like one of the families he helped out, they didn't have a car, so he went and bought them a car.
Oh.
And then he paid me to fix it and everything, and then I gave him a discount because he's doing charity work, so I helped him out. And
I talked to legal aid service people, like a lawyer for the custody and the divorce thing through them, and they said, so we used to live in the apartment that my husband had, like recently, but after he kicked me out, he moved to his mom's place. That means, and the lawyer said that means he's a homeless too. You know what I mean? He's not paying himself, so that way they can't do anything with him. That's what he said. Like, it's not fair.
so that's what I was gonna help with, to make sure you win.
Mm-hmm.
Because he even knows the mayor of Oklahoma personally. They come to his house all the time. So like, if that doesn't tell you how powerful he is, he knows a lot of politicians. So he'll make something happen for you. Because usually custody battles, you have to pay a lot of money to win. Like the more money you pay, the more likely you're gonna win. He's gonna make sure that you don't have to pay anything, but you still win.
I was like, I'm not gonna able to go visit my family ever again because I don't think he's gonna sign to get passport because he doesn't want me to take kids to the
Back to Japan. Make it happen. I'll make it work. Once you have full custody, I'm sure we can get you passports in a week or two, so that you can, as soon as you have them, make a flight. We'll get you where you want to go. You just tell them where you want to go. Oklahoma most of the time gives the kids to the mother. Like 90% of the time, the mother wins.
Yeah.
We're called a mother-giving state. So it's just because you're a woman with 3 kids that you're in a good spot. So yeah, he'll help you out with that. It doesn't do that. I can have have it done in about 15 minutes.
Oh, good.
I already was here and messing with it, and I realized I didn't have the keys. Power steering's gonna make some noises. Let me put the wheel on and I'll bleed it and I'll make it stop making noises for you, okay?
早朝から私の車の修理に取り組んでくれていて、シェルターまで私を迎えに来てくれて、減っていた他の液体関係も全部補充してくれたのに、テイラーは私からお金を受け取りませんでした。テイラーと別れた後、ほっとしたらお腹が空いてきたのでスーパーに来ました。久しぶりの海鮮、エビを食べたいと思います。
We're doing bags today.
Oh, it's in the car.
Do you want to get it?
I think so.
Okay,
I will
sure.
go get it.
Yeah. So, thank you.
1767.
Okay.
Try it.
Got it.
Sorry about that.
No, you're good.
ホテルのキッチンで料理をしたいと思います。エビを流水解凍。ところでさっきまで爆睡していました。ホームシェルターはベッドバグが出て夜眠れないので、久々の爆睡で頭がクリアになりました。カツオと昆布だしを即席で取ってお味噌汁も作ります。具は玉ねぎとじゃがいも。ブロッコリーはシンプルに塩で揚げ焼きにしようかな。エビは懐かしのハワイのガーリックシュリンプにします。ハワイには家族で5年間ほど住んでいた時期があります。ハワイはノースショアのガーリックシュリンプが有名ですが、私のレシピに勝る味に出会うことはありませんでした。ニンニクとパセリを刻んでいきます。葉っぱがカールしているカーリーパセリは匂いがきつすぎるので、葉っぱがフラットで匂いがきつすぎないイタリアンパセリを使うのが私好み。ではブロッコリーを揚げ焼きにしていきましょう。お塩を少し振ったら、蓋がないのでキャンプ用のお皿をかぶせます。ちょっと焦げ目がついてきたら裏返しにしてまた蓋をします。硬すぎずでも柔らかすぎずぐらいの食感になったら完成。ガーリックシュリンプに取り掛かります。たっぷりのバターを温めたらエビを皮ごと投入していきます。刻んだニンニクと塩を入れて弱火でじっくり焼き色がついてきたら裏返します。大量のパセリを投入して反対側も弱火でじっくり焼いていきましょう。ここで本来は醤油を回しかけますが、私は忘れていました。ハワイの懐かしの味、ガーリックシュリンプとじゃがいもと玉ねぎのお味噌汁、ブロッコリーとご飯です。盛り付けはちょっと適当ですみません。この柚子のスパークリングジュース美味しかったので買っちゃいました。シェルターで出るご飯は1日3食ご飯出るんですけども、ザ・アメリカンみたいな感じのご飯で全然食欲湧かなくて、つうかむしろもう食堂にも行ってなくって、この時間に来ないと食べれないっていうのがあって、その時間に食堂に全然行けなくて、行く気もないっつうか、行かなくてもいいかなみたいな感じで食べることに対してやる気がなくって、全然食欲がなかったんですけど、やっとなんかご飯を自分で作ることが、自炊することができてね、いっぱい作っちゃいました。このホテルは木曜日まで取ってくれていて、今日が日曜日だから月火水木、あと最終日はご飯作れないとして、3日間ぐらいは自炊できるので、なんとかここでパワーをつけたいと思います。このホテルでいろいろねして、はい、そんな感じです。いただきます。車が壊れた時は本当にどうしようかと思った けど、本当に things happen for reason だなってすっごい思いました。車が来れなかったらテイラーに会えなかったし、テイラーからつないでもらえなかったし、あれだけの仕事をたったの$200で全部やってくれるってもう本当にありえないと思います。今日も朝迎えに来てくれて、ガス代出すよって言っても絶対受け取らないし、今度から車のことは全部テイラーに相談できるし、ガーリックシュリンプもうまい。ソースがね、ソース何かかなと思ったらお醤油忘れてた。お醤油今更かけて美味しいかわかんない。ちょっとだけ焦がし醤油みたいにした方が美味しかったけど、まあよしとします。お醤油入れた方が全然美味しい。あとこういう食材書いてるのは、政府の方がEBT カードって言って飲食を買えるカードを発行してくれて、そのカードで、飲み物とか食べ物を買える感じです。子供たちもね成長過程だし、その中でできるだけカードで買える範囲でいいものを子供たちに食べさせたいなっていう感じですね。ただ食材は変えても今のシェルターで料理するところがないので、このホテルも木曜日に出ていかなきゃならないから、私たちはシェルターに行く前はホームレスだったので本当にテントで寝てて、だからチャーチの人がここのホテルを取ってくれたんだけど、このホテルでようやく入れるシェルターを見つけて、そのシェルターには毎日そこにいないとまたスポットがなくなっちゃうから、他の人に移っちゃうから、チャーチの人が取ってくれたホテルもあるけど、まあ一応ね私たちのスポットを確保するためにシェルターに泊まってるって感じです。ただシェルターは Wi-Fi とかもないし料理もできないので、昼間はここに来て今日は料理をしました。あと YouTube 編集とかもここでしようと思います。くつろぎすぎて寝ちゃうっていうのがねこのパセリがめっちゃエビに合う。お醤油入れなくてもちょっと美味しかったけど、お醤油入れたら美味しさが全然格段に上がるから、皆さん忘れずに入れてください。お醤油今はシェルターがあったりとか、食べ物のEBT のこの食事へのカードが支給されたりとか、かなりヘルプをもらってる感じだけど、でもそう長くはねヘルプをいただくわけにもいかないので、ちゃんと自立してね歩めるように。上2人は学校に入れることができたから、あとはベイビーノアをデイケアに入れて、そうすると私の手が空くので、それで仕事を探そうと思ってます。同時に YouTube の方もね早く収益化を目指して、もうやれることはね全部やろうっていう感じですね。次の日、メカニックのテイラーがめちゃくちゃ頼りにしているというお友達を紹介してもらい、彼とお話をしました。私はこの頃、親権問題に関しては心臓がえぐられるほど不安な毎日を過ごしていました。母親としてこんな不安な心理状態の時にこんなにいい話を持ち出されて鵜呑みにしたくなる気持ちわかりますか？さて、私はこのテイラーのお友達を信じていいのでしょうか？少し話がうまくいきすぎていると思いませんか？この頃の私は親権問題に関してはもう藁をもすがる思いで毎日思い悩んでいました。もちろんテイラーはすっごくいい人なんです。だからこそ彼が自信を持って紹介してくれる人も私は本当に信じたかったのです。